Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Boss Blueprints Unfiltered. I believe this is episode 5. Yay for finishing up the week. I hope you guys are fully feeling the Friday vibes. I know for me, sometimes I think about Friday like that moment right before you take a deep breath, like you're anticipating something new. Maybe there's the anticipation of relaxation. I don't know. But happy Friday. Today is also International STEM Day. And as you know, here at the Boss Ladies Network, we are not just about the STEM fields, but about women in STEM. So, in celebration of all things science, technology, engineering, and math, I want to take a sort of a deeper dive into focusing into women in STEM, especially for women in male-dominated fields. It can there can be there really is just this huge gender gap, and it's a shame because these industries are the ones that shape the world we live in, a world where 50% of the population is female, but there's just this ginormous gender gap in representation, in leadership, in the decision making positions. And that's a frustration of ours here at the Boss Ladies Network. But um, for those of you who maybe you recently walked into a room and you're looking around and thinking, where are the other women? Maybe you've experienced being in a place where you have thought, or maybe you're still thinking, do I belong here? Am I supposed to be here? I want to give you some assurance that you're not alone. Unfortunately, but fortunately, you're not the only one who might be having these thoughts. And I want to encourage you, and I want to let you know that kind of give you a silver lining. There is hope. There, there is, you are exactly where you're supposed to be. You are in the right place. Um, you're not the only one who feels the way that you do, right? Just the other night, we were having this conversation about the discrepancies with the bathroom stalls. There really isn't a discrepancy there. This is like one instance where there's equality between the male and females, where we wish it was not so, because as we all know, as women, many of us have times of the month where, biologically speaking, we need a little extra time in the bathroom. And there's always this frustration that there aren't any more stalls for women than there are for men. It's like the one thing where people are just adamant about holding on to tradition. And I remember having this conversation back when I was a student, maybe 20 years ago, and still yet no change. But even though change is sometimes slow, it is happening. I want to make sure that we are looking forward with hope for the future, because our voices, our perspectives, our skills, they are essential to progress, not just to STEM, but in any and every industry. And I want to celebrate each woman who steps into those spaces, because you bring your unique approach to problem solving, your experiences, your history, your resilience, your fresh ideas. All of these things that you bring to the table create change. So even though there might be this huge gap for now, even though it might seem like um, you're constantly put in these situations and these places where you are the first or the only, don't give up. For me, this is what International STEM Day is all about. My focus is always on celebrating women, but especially on days like this when all eyes are on these industries. I think that it gives us a reminder that not just for STEM itself, but for all of the incredible women that are a part of each and every one of these industries, that are pushing ahead, plowing forward, driving innovation, change, the trailblazers, the path carvers, those who are making roads and headways where there weren't any before, opening doors for people to follow behind. I want to celebrate those people. I want to celebrate those women. And I want to kind of just lean into that celebratory feeling for Friday. So, for those of you who maybe you're feeling that way, maybe you're having those thoughts, maybe, you're in that season where you're feeling like, okay, I don't feel like celebrating International STEM Day today. Celebrate. Step into that celebration. and look for things in, we need to look for things that we can celebrate so that we can continue to grow and lead the way in these fields. So that's kind of what I was thinking about for International STEM Day, just honoring and recognizing the women who are there, the women who came before us, and paving those roads for the women to come. But I also thought that this is also a really great opportunity, uh, shameless plug, to invite you to register for BLN Con. It's going to be a really great event, and it's going to be a great time for you to connect with other women who are in these fields, who are walking the walk, talking the talk, sharing stories of resilience, innovation, everything that goes into just living limitless. So if you are ready to surround yourself with women who are just powerhouse, amazing people, people who get it, people who you can have those back end conversations about and, know where you are, know where you're coming from, make sure you sign up. It's a free event, so come join us. Yeah, so that's sort of my talk for today. And I guess lastly, I'll leave you with some forward thinking thoughts as we celebrate or as we close out the celebration of International Women's Day, to sort of encourage you to think about what this day means to you personally, and what it means, what, to acknowledge what your journey means, and to think about the next generation as well, what your existence here, what your contribution means to those who are coming up behind you, because your story really does mean more than you think. And these days are a great opportunity to take some time to recognize that. So I hope you do as you dance on into the weekend. So that's it for me. I will talk to you soon, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at BLN Con next month. Go register. I will drop the link below. Take care. Bye.